In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you save a valuable ally or do you save your seeds? 13 enter, 1 will leave. This is the greenhouse.
But
who are you thinking this round? I want Maddie to go.
I'll
be honest.
It sucks, but I trust Drake more than I trust Maddie. And also, Drake was not the initial nom, so I don't think it's fair that he didn't get a chance to, like, uproot. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So.
I mean, that's yes, but I'm closer to Drake. Fuck.
Yeah. That too. I'm closer to Drake than I am to Maddie. Then I am to Maddie.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't have much
I'm
to talk
chilling.
about.
I'm chilling.
All right.
I don't need to talk to you because it's like I can look at you and just be like.
Yeah. I don't have to worry about.
Right.
I don't have to, like, I feel like we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Regardless.
With
of what's
others,
happening.
it's like I have to check in every once in a while.
Yeah.
With you, it's like I'll check in when it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
good
well,
because
I feel like
it doesn't put us
on
together.
Yeah, we haven't been on a different page at all lately. How are we?
I'm voting for Maddie, and I'll tell you
get out.
why. Yes.
Okay.
Voting for Maddie to get out.
Tell me why. But, yeah.
That whole thing was unsettling.
Okay.
If Christian's lying, he's doing a better job at it than Maddie is, and so we have the opportunity to get one half of the drama out. Also, she's won games of Online Genius.
Interesting. Plot twist. Okay.
Which I hate that.
Development.
I don't target people for that.
But
I understand, but it does make me view her as a threat
sure.
more than Drake.
Okay.
Yeah,
Drake, I don't think is a threat.
Drake's not much of a
Sorry.
threat to me.
Drake is not, no.
But
Love you, sorry.
yeah. Not at this stage.
Yeah.
I will
yeah,
say.
Yeah.
Are y'all voting out Maddie?
Yeah.
If the rest of the
So
house
1,
is yes.
2, you got Meredith, you got John,
Okay.
you got not
Lanie.
Bryce, not me, you got Lanie.
I think that's it.
I think it's a sweep. I'm keeping my bank vote. I'm fine with that. Cool. I feel great about me, you, Claire, Bryce. Still.
Yeah.
Claire has so much shit. She can use a Venus flytrap.
Really?
She needs 2 coins.
Yeah.
Because she has mine.
Okay.
Do you have, how many coins do you have?
Back to 1.
Okay. We can use a Venus flytrap to give someone out.
We could, if we need to, right? If you can convince me that there's a big enough threat to just absolutely demolish someone's life, then I will potentially partake.
Yes.
I have yet to be convinced in said decision.
Right.
Hello. Thank you for the seed.
Of course.
I'm no longer poor. I just wanted to talk with you and see if we're good with the plan we set beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted you to know. Like, I think you're fine.
Okay.
Moving forward, like, I don't think you're in
Any immediate danger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
I can't.
You can't vote. No.
Or,
No, that's fine. I'm just making the rounds.
Yeah.
I'm just don't want to sit too comfortable and make anything antsy.
I need to
or
go
anything, but-
talk to more people.
No, yeah, that's literally what I'm doing, running around, and I saw you guys,
can
over here.
keep talking. Yes, we're fine.
Cool. Appreciate it.
I know that you don't have any hard feelings about it. Like, I know legitimately you don't have any hard feelings about it, so I'm not worried about like that.
Mhm.
I just know, like when Brandon did put you up,
Yeah.
you had a little bit of,
It was just so unexpected.
right.
Whereas this was a lot cleaner. You said, hey, like, these are the options I'm looking at. And you even listened to me on the first half where I said, I think we should flush some seeds from John, which has worked. So, like, I'm thankful that you listened to me on that front, too. But no, like, if I did get in power, you don't have to worry about me choosing you as my nomination. If that's something you're hesitant about, I'm going to be upfront with you, and that's not going to happen. Unless something drastically changes. I feel like Claire has been a little wishy-washy.
She's with everybody.
Everybody. And I was like, I think something
Like,
to check out.
That's what I told Maddie. Or I think I told like Bryce and you that. Like, I was like, Claire's like talking to everybody. She's give the same vibe to everybody. Should be powerful. I think that's why Maddie wanted to spin that. But then she said the fucking shit with, like, us wanting her out. It's like, what the hell?
Alright.
I'm in this position where I don't know where I stand with people, and I feel like I got put in this position for telling the truth. Are you recapped on what had happened?
So I heard that you were saying that Christian, that he wanted to put either Claire or Brandon up.
He had said he had said that those were people he wanted to watch out for down the line. And so I went and told Claire that's when he started talking about it. He said he wanted to keep you and whoever sat next to you, whatever. He said, well, maybe down the line we could look at possibly getting them out. So I was like, okay. I sat on that information because I didn't think you were going to put either of them up next to you.
Right.
So I was like, there's no reason to start that right now.
Right.
Let's see what happens. Let's try to get through this.
Definitely knowing that, like, you know that you will owe us a favor moving forward if we flip
Absolutely.
that vote. I will talk to John about that. And
He told me he would heavily consider it.
yeah,
He said,
I think we're both on the same page, he and I, and I think for me it matters that you voted to get me out last round.
I voted to get you out last round.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I did.
So, that's
Because I was
factored.
told, I was told that was the majority, and I was like, okay.
Okay.
Because at the end, there were some people like, I'm not going with the kid vote, I'm going with that, and I was like, I don't want to be the one person.
Right.
So, yes,
Makes sense. No, I get
but
that.
I did. I did.
Yeah.
And it's
She has a bank vote.
Maddie does.
Yes. I gave her one in the first round.
Okay. Well,
She has not used it yet.
She's gonna use it.
So just know that you will have at least one vote against you.
Yeah.
Not to stress you out,
No.
but
I talked to her. She has 2 seeds of her own. And I said, oh, okay, well, like, if you go out, would you be willing to give me one? Because we're kind of going through this together. And she said, yeah, absolutely. And then I think she's going to give the other one to you.
what happens if I don't vote her? Oh my god. This sucks. I want to talk to her. I'm not going to tell her what I'm doing. I'm not gonna tell her that
obviously. You have to talk to everybody. And
Yeah.
the hardest part is, like,
But
everyone
just
tells you what you want to
know-
hear to your
just-
face.
Yeah,
and
just know.
I mean, you and I have been working together since we started. So
Literally.
Like, I'm very...
Literally, I saw you and I was like,
solidified.
oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I also believe I have John, Meredith, Christian said he would play his bank vote on me.
T.
And I think that's majority right there.
Okay.
But, who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But, and then Claire also said she would vote for me too because of the whole drama.
If something wild happens, how many seats do you have? 2. Okay, if something wild happens and you happen to go, can it happen?
I can give you one.
Okay.
I told Maddie if I
That's
won, I'd
fine.
give her
That's
one too,
fine.
just
That's
because
fine.
that's the deal we made.
That is
but-
wonderful. That is
yeah.
more than enough for me to ask for. But I don't anticipate that happening.
Yeah, and even Bryce pulled me aside and he's like, hey, I don't think you're going home. Like, don't try and panic. Don't pull a kip, but,
You don't put the kid.
Yeah.
Don't stay cool.
Drake like gave her one of the seeds, and so like now it's like we were supposed to be allies and he did that, but at the same time I get he was like trying to save himself.
Yeah.
I could see like Maddie, if like she stayed in, I could see her like possibly being more like loyal to our group because like we voted her back in, but I don't know. She also said that two people gave her 2 more seeds. So
I did not.
I know, like I don't think you did, but I think I know who did. But like, I don't know what to think about that. I guess 'cause it's like if they gave her seeds, they expect something in return, right?
I'll give full transparency. I'm voting Maddie out
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I assume so. Yeah.
just because that whole thing happened.
Yeah.
But also, I think she has more potential to be more of a threat than Drake later on.
Yeah.
And I think we need to stop making safe banishments.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like you actually have to create some waves at some
Yeah.
point. Yeah. I think I'm pretty similar to how you feel. I would like to know for sure who gave her those seeds, but. Okay, so I think the situation worked out almost perfectly for me because I had all these seeds that I was sitting on and I knew people were annoyed about it. And I've been waiting for the opportunity just to use the uproot and throw someone else under the bus because the heat has been on me and Meredith for like this whole situation for like the last 3 weeks. And so now by doing this, I think the power is changing at the perfect time. I dumped my seeds, someone else is falling under the bus. and we'll keep it moving. And I still have some to spare. Ideally, spending 5 is a lot, but I think it won't be a big deal. I think it sets us up well, and have created some new alliances and friendships through that. So I can't be happier. Everything's falling into place.
Who are you voting? I'm probably gonna still vote Maddie out.
Okay.
Is that important to you?
That's where the consensus is, and so I'm just trying to see from everyone.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I started when it was John, and I'm super glad it's not him, obviously, but,
And you're immune again.
yeah, and I'm happy to be, and, honestly, he was between letting me or Drake do that.
Yeah.
Because Drake was actually going to be the preferred next nominee, but I knew that if Drake was immune, then it would be me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be up 2 in a row and then give people the next opportunity because Christian was saying, we'll have another opportunity to get Meredith out. We can do that whenever. And I just didn't want to volunteer myself,
Yeah.
And so John chose me to do that.
I think pretty much all the voters are on the same page, from what I'm hearing, which is fine with me. I think Maddie has the potential to be more of a threat than Drake later on,
I would agree with that.
so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, and she's already stirring stuff and causing trouble because even just hearing from her what Christian said to her and then what is now going around is not even the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. That she said Christian told her that you and Brandon were ones to look out for later on.
That's not what she told me.
Exactly. And then she rephrased it then in the next thing she told me was and so he was gonna and we know you weren't gonna put one of them up with you. I was like, in what world is Kip using the uproot on himself? How does that even happen? Because that was never in conversation that I heard that he was gonna use an uproot.
Yeah.
And he never went anywhere near one.
Well, the thing I keep saying about this whole situation, because I distanced myself from it, I said either Maddie is lying and she's getting what she deserves,
Right.
or Christian is lying and he's doing a really good job at it.
Yeah. It seems like she took something he said and
Twisted
the hell out of it to create some divides because how does him saying you guys are ones to watch out for, which is a fair thing to say about anyone, turn into get Meredith to choose them next year when it was my choice anyway, and I wouldn't have done that, especially not you, Brandon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea who I would have chosen in that situation, but definitely not you. So that doesn't make any sense. So it seems like she sort of knew that she was twisting it, and she's not telling me that she did it on purpose, but she contradicted herself explaining it to me.
So what's the truth of the whole Maddie situation? So I really trusted Maddie and Bryce. I told both of them, I said, hey, let's just be aware of what Claire's doing. She's sneaky, she's with everybody, she's got a lot of coins, and Maddie took that and said that I was fine with Claire going up that round during the Jay-Z chain. And I was like, absolutely not. I'm aware of Claire being a threat. That's what I'm aware of, not Claire getting out. And the fact that I did say it that way, I spun it on Maddie, and I said, hey, Maddie, you're lying. And she apologized to me for lying when she just miscommunicated. Which I feel remorse for as a person, but not as a game player. I think that I will take any advantage I get. If you slip up, I will take advantage. So Maddie, I apologize. You're a good player, but I felt like I took a small slip up and changed it. And that's what I did. I had to do what I had to do. I need to make sure I'm on the side of power. Everyone's okay with me except for you, Maddie. I wanted to work with you in this game. I wanted to go far, but obviously I can't. So I'm good with you going right now. And I think, I hope you do, but know that you are a great player, Maddie. I have full respect for you as a player, but I want you gone this round.
So who's lying? Or is anybody lying?
Well, I think Christian lied to Claire for sure because he did say that he wanted her and Brandon to go at some point. And he said that he never said that. So that is a lie right there. Boldface. But I don't know who else. A bunch of people are like, oh, I just want to go with the majority, and it's like, okay, but like at this point, if no one, I know they're not going to tell me. So I just have a really bad feeling that I'm going, and it just sucks because I was trying to help an ally, and I've been saying that, and it just sucks to be in this position.
All right, players, it is time for the final 9 banishment. Before your fellow players cast their votes to banish, you each get one last chance to make a plea to them. Drake, you first.
Hi guys, it's been great. I've had such a great time playing with you, and I mean, I feel fairly confident in some of the conversations I was able to have before this, and I hope, you know, no one's stabbing me in the back and trying to get me out. I feel like I've been able to make some great relationships with all of you guys. It's definitely been a fun journey, and so if I am the one to go, obviously no hard feelings, but I do feel like I have a lot of game left to play, and I hope that you keep me.
Thank you, Drake. Maddie, you're up.
Sure. So what do I want to say here? I hope you all keep me. I have never once told a lie in this game. I've only tried to tell the truth to people and tried to progress relationships with allies and such and such. I will work to repay my debts if anyone wishes to help save me. It just, being in this position kind of sucks because it just kind of happened by telling the truth, and it just sucks being in this position. So I hope you keep me. I have a lot of game left to play, and it's been fun.
Pretty easy decision for me. Last week, Maddie voted me out. I'm not 100% sure about Drake, but offers have been made. The armor friendship has been extended. I've gotten nothing from Maddie the entire game, so no problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so this is difficult. I'm going to vote for Maddie to go home, and I'm really sorry. If you lied, then, which if you did it skillfully, and then you got caught, this is kind of what happens. If it turns out you didn't lie, I do feel slightly more bad, but you're a very strong player, and I want to make it further, so sorry.
This is a really hard decision. I'm gonna cast my vote to banish Maddie. This one makes me sad. This one makes me really sad. I don't like this one. If things are going my way, then this is what Maddie gets for crossing me. I'm voting Maddie out.
How are you voting?
I'm going to be voting for Maddie. Sorry to see you go.
Thank you. Okay.
But I want to vote out Maddie.
With your bank vote?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
I would like to use my bank vote against Drake.
Once I announce the result of the vote, the banished player will say their goodbyes, hop on the golf cart, and be whisked away to their exit interview. By a vote of 6-1, Maddie, you have been banished from the greenhouse. Thank you for playing. Maddie has been banished from the greenhouse. As the game continues, the truth becomes harder and harder to pinpoint. 8 remain. Wild West Week begins next time on The Greenhouse.